Ready or not. Hail, hail, the gang's all here.
Hail, hail.
Oh,
the
hail.
Gang, no. Oh.
Time for, are we going?
Yeah, we are.
The gang's all here. It's time for Bingo is Life. The podcast. The podcast.
That's right.
Episode, what are we up to?
140 something.
140, that's the magic number.
Whoa.
It's pretty sweet.
We got a big crowd here. This is going to be exciting.
Oh, yeah.
It is exciting.
Talking
It's
in,
cold, so we all clammed into the same, crammed into the same
Clammed?
food.
We clammed?
Clammed
We did
in.
clam.
they
We
heard,
clambered into this. I was trying to
Oh,
put
that's right,
words,
yeah.
but smaller.
Clambered.
It's climbing, but clambering.
Mm.
You clamb in.
Sure.
I'm sure it's in the dictionary somewhere.
how are
Yeah.
you? How are you kids doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I had a great weekend in Harrisonburg. I went and I saw the tarot card show, and that was
Yes.
amazing. And it's at the Frame Factory. And if you have not seen it, you should go check it out. Go check it out.
Mama Shackles has a piece in there.
Yes, I
lot
saw
of
Mom
fun-
Shackles'
fun
piece,
folks
and
have.
your piece was so good.
Thank you.
It was it was beautiful, and I really thought everybody did a great job, but
Yeah.
I really liked yours.
And Jay, what was your story too? You were going to be. You did it. You didn't do it.
I
don't.
did not technically do it. Should I tell that story?
So, we can abbreviate
Yeah.
parts of it. But yeah, Jay,
Yeah.
everyone that participated drew their card from the deck. So
Yes.
there was a chance of fate there in what card you would select.
78 cards.
And
Major and
sometimes-
minor arcana.
all the cards.
Arcana.
And
Say that.
you can
You say
you can
arcana.
ins-
I say
you
arcana.
can read into it.
Yeah.
The great thing about this podcast is that while I stammer for my words, you guys can have a whole bit, and then I'll remember what I was going to
That's
say.
right.
And
That's
it'll,
right.
No, no,
it'll
talk.
work.
Go ahead. Go.
So there I was. Wait, what are we doing? There I was on the riverbanks of the great Blex run of Harrisonburg, and I stared into the sky and I thought, "What is my life?"
Yeah, sure.
And I realized what was missing, and it was bingo, and that
Bingo.
brought me here.
Yep,
guys.
yep.
Anyway,
I go through that every Tuesday.
Yeah, me
every
too.
Tuesday. Tarot, yeah.
What was
Anyway.
your arcane?
What?
Which card did you draw?
Yeah.
My card was the Three of Wands. So here's the interesting thing. Like, I don't know that the cards necessarily tell about your personality or your connections with the other people that have cards, but there was an interesting trend of just certain types of people maybe, or mindsets or groups of friends got different card sets. Like, I knew a lot of the people that had wands. And so what Jay was going to say is that the card that he drew,
Well,
because we all
the-
drew the cards by chance, and he drew
Well,
a
here
card
the story.
with wands.
I accidentally on purpose let the deadline pass and did not get a card for the actual event. But I decided I wanted to do it anyway, so I took a card. I randomly drew a card from my tarot deck, which was the Nine of Wands, and I drew my own. Made my own artwork in March. And that was that. And so the other day I decided I went to the opening and I wanted to see who had the Nine of Wands, and it was my ex-wife Lynn Lowe.
Wow.
the mother of Nevin.
Thank you, universe.
Yeah. So
But it's only
And
a
there
one
it is.
chance in 78. Right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
the wands were fun because it was I was next to Jonathan Stewart, and then Jonathan Stewart was next to Rebecca Porter, who I think is the coolest.
She's the best.
She's the coolest and the best. And then it was one of my friends from high school that I've known for a long time, Karen Sager Ennis, and then some guy. And then
I know him.
it was Janet Marshman, who we love and
Yes,
adore,
yes.
and then Lynn Lowe, and then some other people. But
Yeah.
it was just interesting how we were all there in a row. And then, different clumps of friends were also in other suits. I guess that's what they're called. So, like the pentacles. No, not the pentacles. The cups.
Cups.
A lot of buddies over in the cup section, I noticed. But I don't know everybody's story, but it was cool.
Well, I think as I was going through, I was like, we've interviewed like at least like 15, 20 of the people that did.
Lauren Gibson.
Lauren,
and,
Lauren.
Yeah. So that was really
Laura,
just cool.
Laura Thompson. They were both in the cups.
Jonathan
Yep.
Stewart, obviously, he's been on the show.
Yeah. Anyways, good job, artists of Harrisonburg.
Yeah, there you go. Another
very,
fine
very-
example.
Yeah, they're very, very good, very good. I have one more very quick Bizarro tale that I'm going to spin before I introduce our guest, because this happened to me today, and I'm excited yet weary about the whole thing. Okay, so what happened was, I happened to follow Steve Martin on social media.
Oh, I was thinking you were like walking down the street. I got real excited. I was like, "What? Who's here?"
No, I
And
followed
there he
Jimmy
goes.
Garoppolo.
And so I was like, I love Steve Martin and I love Kurt Vonnegut. Kurt Vonnegut and Steve Martin. They're like two of my, they're like on my top world of things that I love to read and artists and comedy. And Steve Martin, it was Kurt Vonnegut's birthday yesterday, and has been posting pictures of Kurt Vonnegut. Steve Martin has. So I just said, hey, cool pictures that you're posting of Kurt Vonnegut or something, whatever I said, something dumb. And he was like, he responded to me.
Whoa.
It said, "So it goes," which is like the famous Kurt Vonnegut line.
You have
And
that on a sticker on your telephone.
yeah,
don't you?
and I was like, is that really Steve Martin, or is that like a robot or the person that does his social media? So I get online and I'm like, doo-ka-doo-ka-doo. And it says online, when I asked the world, they said that Steve Martin does his own social media. So it's most likely was him. And I'm like, sweet, I just had a conversation with Steve Martin. Anyways,
About Kurt Vonnegut.
about Kurt Vonnegut. Yeah, which is like,
Xanadu.
oh man, it was top for me. So that, I don't know. So I texted my brother. I said, I like the internet again. Because I go through these periods in which I'm like, oh, the internet's the devil.
It is the devil.
And then stuff like that happens. I'm like,
I still don't trust it.
Still don't trust it? Well, speaking of the internet and speaking of our guest, I want to get right to him because he's so interesting. My friend Jesse Stover said to me, oh my God, do you know what this guy is doing in our town? He's so far ahead of everyone else.
No way.
That's Jesse
Wow.
Stover. He was
Jesse.
just
so
giving you all kinds of praise. And I'm like,
And Jesse prays it ain't cheap.
no, it's not cheap. It comes
No.
from the heart.
Yeah, right.
It comes from a real place.
Sweet.
So I was like, well, he's going to be a guest on our podcast, and he was like, good.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, Ivan, everybody. What's up?
All right.
Hey,
Howdy,
Ivan,
howdy.
I want you to get right on that mic when you
Yeah, definitely. Right
Yeah.
into it.
Hello. Hello, is this close enough to the microphone?
That is
Can you hear
absolutely.
me?
Yep,
that-
that's perfect.
That's the one. So
You sound, Ivan, when you do that, you sound a lot like the synth personality of rock star of Harrisonburg, Jaguardini. That's really weird.
Well, that's funny.
I feel like if you put a TV on your head, you guys would look a lot alike.
Huh.
But that could be crazy talk. It's like when Clark Kent takes off his glasses. You
When
look
I
a
take the
little like
TV off,
Superman.
people usually tell me to put it back on.
That's good. All right, so I think I didn't do that justice at all. So how many bands are you currently in? I know you're in Jaguardini. I know that you are also in doing the shanties.
That's by Bellows.
Oh, yeah, Death by Bellows.
Death by Bellows.
Death by Bellows. I've been seeing those videos. What else? What's the other? But you do so many things.
Those are my two mostly main active acts I stay really, really busy with.
Yeah, and you're touring with Jaguardini too, right? I mean, you're all up and down the East Coast
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah.
And another side act. Every once in a while, we'll do Tom Hanks here and there.
Right.
Just want to throw that in there too. But yeah, Jaguardini is my main squeeze, my main act. I've been doing that since 2010 or 2011
Whoa.
when Pelicanesis broke up.
Yeah.
And I decided to go solo and start hitting the road as much as I could, start recording solo electronic synth
Yeah.
pop. And I'm still doing that as much as I can.
I was lucky enough to
Sweet.
see Pelicanesis when you were still together, and that was a fantastic band.
Thank you.
Out of this world.
It was fun.
Super fun. And you killed.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you still kill. So what I'm really, he's killing right now. He's killing
We've
it.
murdered a lot of people.
One of the things that I have had the pleasure of doing over the last several years is I get to invite Ivan, and he says
Thank you
yes
so much.
to come join Dr. Hal.
Yeah, right.
And we love it
I
when
love
you
your
come.
band so much.
We love it when you come play with us because you shred.
I'm so honored to be invited.
Well, like your main instrument, you're known for your synthesizer work, but you also are a tremendous guitar player, and that's how you started
man,
out. correct?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a guitar player. when I came to Harrisonburg, I made the mistake of playing too much synthesizer when I moved here. So everyone thought I was a synth player, and they wanted me to play synths in all the bands, which was cool. But I had to after maybe about 5 or 6 years of being here, be like, y'all, I'm actually a guitar player. I want to start playing guitar in your bands, not synthesizer.
But you choose to record synthesizer
That's right.
music too. So
That's right. I do.
I'm a clavicle guy. Nobody knows.
But yeah, and then Ivan's talents and interests expanded beyond just performing music. You do the soundtrack to the films.
Live scoring.
Live scoring at Court Square and different places, right?
I do.
You just did one.
He did one at Restless Moons. I dream to have him at Court
and it's
Square.
ongoing too.
Yeah, we'll get him at some point.
Yeah.
He's
So
a white whale.
what is it? What did you do?
I do film scores. Well, I've been doing film scores since I think college, but since 10 years ago, I started live scoring horror films in the classic style of the silent films, the 100-years-old tradition, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and then I did Faust, Nosferatu, and then I started working with my friend Wes to extract the audio of some of my favorite horror films from the 70s and 80s. So I did Night of the Living Dead. I had another friend that gave me the film with the audio out, the music out. And then Wes had done Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. So I am writing and live scoring the music to those films as if they were 1980s film soundtracks like John Carpenter.
Cool.
So I'm still doing that. That's a project that's going on still probably through the spring. I did that in Harrisonburg and Richmond, and I'm gonna take it to DC in December, and then hopefully North Carolina in the winter. I'll be booking in Wilmington and Triangle in the next few months.
Cool.
Well, let's go back. We like to ask people, how did you find yourself in Harrisonburg? How far do we need to go back to where you arrived in Harrisonburg?
That's a great question. I know you went to JMU, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Holy smokes! You didn't go to
Eastern
JMU?
Mennonite College.
Yeah, there you go.
Go Seahawks. Did you hear me shout that at that girl that was bowling? She looked a little disappointed when you asked her what school she went to, and you got it out of her that she went to JMU.
Yeah.
She was looking around for like some sort of approval, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Go Seahawks!" And she was like, "What?"
That's Wilmington.
That's right. That's right.
Wilmington. Wilmington something.
That's right. North Carolina.
UNC Wilmington.
That's it.
That's where you went to school.
Yeah. Film school.
Film school.
Yeah.
And
back.
You're also so. How did you get to Harrisonburg? Not to interrupt Mike's.
I don't remember.
Just
No,
woke up here one day.
Yeah. No, I was. My friends went here from Gloucester, and I was visiting them, and I was meeting people like y'all. You know, they were connected with a bunch of cool people. I was discovering real quick the music scene and the art scene was really cool. The people were really friendly and welcoming, and the moniker of Friendly City was true. The people in Wilmington at the time, you know, I loved Wilmington, but it didn't quite have the music scene that I needed at the time, and now it does.
Yeah.
Back then, it was a really like kind of competitive-y DJ scene,
Right.
and I wasn't into that. And it was a great metal scene, which is awesome, and always a good punk scene in Wilmington. But there was no like electronic and no like universal like all styles are welcome kind of feel. There's a lot of great jam bands here at the time. A lot of funk bands.
Sure.
Midnight Spaghetti was around.
Yep.
Right.
All the great Skunk Funk Escape. You guys were around doing all sorts of fun stuff. Dish Dogs, Dr. Howe came after that, and everybody was just having a good time with music. It didn't care what genre was going on. They didn't care that some weird dudes in spacesuits were showing up and playing shows out of nowhere.
So fun though.
Yeah.
So I found a awesome music and art scene real quick. And I came here actually this summer before I graduated, got a job landscaping, and I like decided real quick, after I graduated, I'm coming right back because this place is real cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've only left like twice.
Right.
One was I went to New Orleans. I only lasted 2 months. And I went to Richmond just to finish graduate school
Yeah.
out, but I came right back.
Are you
Very cool.
Are you from North Carolina?
A little bit. I was born in Virginia. Mom lives in Raleigh. So I spent a little bit of childhood there and most of childhood in Gloucester.
That's where Christian Parrott, he lived in Gloucester.
That's crazy.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're Christian?
Yeah, the Christian who's the one who, who
yours-
plays
yours.
music with us. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
He grew up in Gloucester.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I met Ivan,
In a haunted house.
no, I didn't meet him at a haunted house.
Oh, sorry.
But that's a great theory.
Okay.
It was Pale Fire.
Pale
So
Fire,
A lot
great.
less.
Yeah.
Ooh. But I was
They
with
got
my
good,
friend.
dark, spooky lighting, though. I like it.
They do. I was with my friend Caleb, and he and Ivan started to have a conversation, which led to them realizing that their brothers are best friends because Caleb grew up in Gloucester as well, and they started talking to each other. And then the more their connections started to gel, the more Ivan started to lapse into
Guinea bug.
the accent
Oh,
of the area.
nice.
And it was, I had heard
right.
that accent before, and I was
you gotta
just
get on
like,
my bait boat in the morning. Get it hard. Yeah, what you say, Tina?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, darling.
and ever since that moment, I've wanted to have that on recording. So now my
Nice.
life
You should
is
have come
complete.
to the Maritime Festival in Yorktown.
It
last
looks like you
weekend.
have
This guy
so much
went
fun.
full on Guinea Bubba drawl at me. I could pick out every third word, but
Oh my gosh, it's so
you gotta go
fascinating.
down there. You want to hear my guitar song here? I wrote a song about it going to Key West this morning. That's right. Oops, sorry. It's a tough accent to pick up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Or to
unique.
interpret, anyways.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
So, what do we think the blend of
It-
what blended to make that accent?
It was they were isolated for so long. It was escaped. It was Hessian German soldiers that came and settled. It was escaped slaves, and it was Elizabethan English, and they all blended in this isolated part of Gloucester, Guinea,
Like on the eastern side of Virginia,
Wow.
closer to Tidewater region.
Tidewater, Virginia.
And the accent
Yeah.
still it persists. after all
Well,
these
it was
years.
if it was that thick at the beginning, it's going to stick around for a while.
yeah,
Salt water doesn't really water.
Yeah, that's
things
right.
down.
That's right.
that's right.
What did you when you were studying film? What was your area of concentration, or was it just
My thesis was on pre-CGI science fiction in the 1950s and 1960s and miniature animation.
Ray Harryhausen?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I had a big part of him on my thesis.
Cool.
That's
So, yeah,
fantastic.
he did a lot of stop action. I didn't really do much stop action in my thesis film, but I did study him quite a bit.
So who would have been somebody besides Ray Harryhausen that you would have talked about in your thesis?
Kubrick, Space Odyssey. There's such beautiful fluid miniature animation.
Yeah.
Very simple. That's all it needed to be. So stuff like that. I forgot the director, Forbidden Planet with Leslie Nielsen.
Nice.
Really good special effects, good miniature animation, good props and backgrounds and stuff.
Right. I mean, I think even the original Star Wars had some like miniaturized, computer-controlled.
And I talked about that. That's right. I talked about the computer, not computer. I think it was machine controlled
machine
Right, yeah.
controlled.
spaceships.
Yeah.
And I was experimenting with that in my studio. I built a whole studio, the size of like these walls,
In Carolina.
in my house, all green screen. And then I built these like systems of wires to make the spaceships fly. And then I was like experimenting with a motor, flying them across a room versus me doing it on a green stick. Just trying all these things. And then I also tried putting them on a track and then putting the camera on a track. And I tried all these different things. And I researched Star Wars and the techniques they used with actually moving.
The camera, right?
They moved the camera, but I did move the camera for a lot of that. But they actually moved some of the spaceships.
That's cool.
If you go back in film theory, it took them a long time to realize you could move the camera. They used to move.
That's right.
We have giant sets on on tracks because they couldn't. It just didn't dawn on anybody that you could just move the camera.
That's right.
The cameras were kind of rickety at one point, I'm sure.
Well, speaking of which, and another thing I was going to bring up, the Super Grade Festival is something you're well known for.
You are.
And you are
You're
too.
incredible.
No, you are.
We're not worthy.
No, you are.
Ivan's recent film, I didn't get to see it, but I was intrigued because I know that you go home to see your dad and make leather goods.
Yes.
And your movie was called Hide, and it had some insinuation of leather goods.
That's right.
On the poster, and your father's name in the credits. So
That's right.
was it indeed about leather working? Or?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I wanted to make a short film about my dad's leather work
Great.
and showcasing his craft and his process. But I already did that digitally just for fun. I think for my web show actually a while ago.
Can we send us a link so we can link to your web show?
Sure.
Great.
Empire of Excellence was during lockdown.
Awesome.
And but I was like, well, I already did that. So what if it was the same thing but with zombies?
Yes.
The twist.
That's all it is. There's
Yeah.
not much to it.
Are the zombies out to get, or are the zombies just like, we make leather goods?
Zombies aren't making leather goods.
Okay.
Dad's doing his thing,
Yeah.
and then there's a zombie. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
There's not much to it.
Does I gotta know. Does the
Don't
zombie
overthink it.
become a leather good?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
can
that's
I
right.
get
That's
a
the twist.
handbag?
The zombie becomes a leather good.
Fresh zombie skin.
That's right.
Well, I think we all deserve a pat on the back for bringing that festival back. That was a big triumph after all these
And
years.
speaking of Pat
Yeah.
Fitzgerald deserves a big pat on the
Pat,
back.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And Paul Summers,
Yeah.
of
Pat.
course,
Yeah.
they did. We love them and
Kyle
appreciate
Johnson.
them.
And
for
also
doing
there
all
was
that
a
work.
who was the kid that, or I shouldn't kid, he's probably 39, but the third person who wound up syncing all the audio to the films, he was also running in the back.
Was it Kyle Johnson?
Yeah,
was
I
Kyle
believe so. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did a
That's
great
right.
job.
Kyle did a lot of work as well. So those
Yeah.
three.
Kyle
I think-
Kyle came in clutch. Like, there were some last minute technical situations, and Kyle was just sweating it out. And I was like, "Can I bring you some water? Can I bring you a beer? Can I just
Aw.
bring you like?"
And you
I
were
know.
working behind the scenes too,
I was
and in
just-
front of the scenes. You
I
were
was
working all up and
wringing
down.
my
and
hands. Yeah.
thank you so much for
Yeah,
doing
man.
all that
Sure.
work.
It's
You're
my job.
You're a workforce. I don't want to say horse.
You're a workhorse.
Workforce. I changed that real quick.
It's all good. It's all
You're
accurate.
a work duck.
Doug.
You're a
So
work
okay, so you found yourself in Harrisonburg. I'm going to go back to this again. So you
Okay.
found yourself in
Yeah.
Harrisonburg, and you threw yourself into the scene because you were, I guess, taken aback or at least fascinated with the scene itself because it was accepting. There were friendly people, and and you've kind of thrown yourself into all the directions:
Yeah.
music, art, theater. I mean, what?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so all over the place.
So you had a web show during lockdown, but
Yeah.
before that you had a show on as well, right?
Did
Before
I have a
that?
show too?
I don't know. I feel like
When
maybe
you've
you
done
did.
so much, it's hard to
I know,
remember it all.
yeah.
Yeah.
He also makes hot sauce. I forgot.
Oh
about
yeah,
the
there's hot
Oh,
sauce.
yeah.
Gosh.
Oh my god, the hot sauce.
I don't know if I had a show. I always made movies
Yeah.
before,
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
but maybe I did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I kind of want to get in on Jaguardini for a hot second.
The hot
When did you come up with the name Jaguardini?
All right, so right when Pelicanesis broke up, I needed a new band that was me by myself. And me and my buddy that was Casey Flanagan in Pelicanesis were sitting on the porch drinking 40s while the sun was setting on Elizabeth Street. On old Elizabeth Street. And you were probably down the street doing something similar. And the sun was setting and we were reading this giant book about cats. This was the year 2010, I think. And
Oh, I was there then.
That's
Yeah,
right, you
cool.
were.
Yeah, very good.
rocking
He's like,
on,
yeah, 2010, the
reading a
whole
book
year.
about old Tom Waits.
Book about cats.
And Casey was reading it, and he was like, something, this rare cat called the Jaguardini. I was like, man, that sounds freaking cool, dude. I'm gonna write that down. So I wrote it down and I looked it up. And I was like, man, there's no web presence for this name, Jaguardini.
Yeah.
That sounds so freaking cool. No one's ever said that word before. And it's in this cat book for some reason. And then I went back and like next day looked through the book. I was like, man, there's not a single word in here that says Jaguardini. And
Whoa, what was
said,
he reading? Yeah.
it said it was Jaguarundi.
Oh, Jaguardini.
Jaguarundi. But fast forward to today, now everyone's like, every 5 days I get someone sends me an Instagram post about this rare cat named Jaguarundi that makes a cute little sound.
Yeah.
It's about this big. It's about a foot and 2 feet long. For
It's
all you
it's
viewers
actually
at
known
home.
for its like wimpy sound,
It's a
right?
wimpy sound.
Yeah,
For a rare cat.
a rare cat. Yeah.
And then Seth Body Drama Wilkins sent me a picture. He went to the zoo in D.C. He saw a stuffed one.
No.
It was stuffed very badly.
It sounds like a bad zoo. If it's a zoo, they have stuffed animals. in it.
Hey guys, we couldn't get one of these alive, so we did the best we can. Sorry, the eyes are crooked.
It was terrible. But maybe
Not,
that's
not
what it
really a
looks
zoo,
like.
more of a museum, maybe.
Yeah.
Museum.
Or an antique shop. That might have been it.
I don't know if I was at the zoo or an antique shop. There was just a lot of fluff, a lot of dusty plants.
That's where the name came from.
That's awesome. Thank you for telling that story. I knew there was going to be a tale.
Now,
there.
what was Jesse saying that Ivan was far ahead of everyone else
Well,
about?
I
I don't think I'm far ahead of anyone.
let's hear
think.
him.
Well, I
My
think.
music
I
set
think.
in the
Jesse just thinks
1980s.
more people should put their head in boxes.
Well,
That's right.
I think no. I think there's a respect for the fact that you are.
appreciate
you
this.
are. You're putting yourself out there.
Yeah,
and
not afraid to experiment, I think.
Yeah, and you're being true to what you enjoy. The Death by Bellows. Okay, I remember. I've seen that, and it's really good.
Thank you.
It's really fun, and it's shanties. It's Tom Waits. But you've gotten so good at the accordion. I feel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a hard instrument
I'm
to
the
play.
Shenandoah Valley's #1 worst accordion player.
Number one worst accordion. Okay,
Yeah, you got to compare me to all the Ukrainians in the valley, and then I've seen some really amazing
Yeah.
Mexican
Oh, right, yeah.
accordion
Oh, yeah.
players as well. They
Right.
got buttons on both sides.
Nuh-uh.
And
Crazy.
Joby.
Nuts.
Joby's a really.
Is
good
that
one,
like
too.
the
Sway.
guitar that has
Yeah.
two necks?
Yeah.
The accordion with two sides?
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
When did you take up accordion?
2014.
Gotcha.
Wow.
11 years he's been squeezing the box, Jay.
That's right.
Mama's got a squeeze box.
That's
Dad,
right. Mama
I never
did put
sleeps
it-
at
she
night.
got it for me at a thrift store and stuck it
Oh,
on my bed.
awesome.
And I showed up at Gloucester, and there it was.
And you're like, okay, I'm
what-
going to learn this
That's
thing.
exactly what happened.
Who was it that dropped it off?
Mama.
Is that right?
That's right.
I think a lot of accordion players start their career with playing accordion by their mother buying them an accordion.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stories
Do
you hear,
something with
Do
your
something
life,
with
son.
this.
a lot of people I hear, it starts with this man knocking on their door, this
Yeah.
accordion
Oh,
salesman.
right. The
This,
accordion
like,
salesman. Yeah.
You hear about
Yeah, oh,
these?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, I keep hearing about these accordion salesmen
Yeah.
knocking
Uh-huh.
on people's doors.
Yeah. Weird Al warns about them.
Yeah, so that's true. That was in the movie, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
So I've literally heard this story
Yeah.
from a few other people in real life too.
Yeah.
This has really happened to a few people.
That doesn't still exist, does it?
This happened to Jim Rice, the guy I learned from in Williamsburg. He's the famous.
Sounds like they're
accordion
like
school.
99.9% more effective than Mormons are, though. Sales pitch.
Maybe Mormons need to.
It's
to
just-
sell accordions.
You know, up with an accordion. Oh, I'm sorry, I already go to a church. Okay, I have an
Well,
accordion here.
I can't resist. I can't resist.
There's just so much going on with the accordion.
Yeah.
You
There's
have
so much to
You're
squeeze.
playing the piano
It's frustrating.
on one
Yeah.
side. Then
Yeah.
you've got these like air notes thing on the other side.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening.
Yep.
And sometimes they're singing songs.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Anyways, I got a little kid accordion.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like it's very small and
Is
you
it
can just sit there.
concertina?
I don't know. I feel like maybe you might have given it to me as a Christmas present or
Oh,
something.
right. Yeah.
And
That's
and
cute,
and it had how to play Old MacDonald. So I was like ding 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 ding, and I was like I could play Old MacDonald on the
That's awesome.
accordion.
Yeah.
It was a big
That's
deal.
so cool, man.
Yeah. But you-
Isn't that the same song as Bingo? Was his name?
son of a gun.
Oh my God! This is
The
how it all
farmer had a
started.
dog.
The big.
Yeah, what's his name?
Old MacDonald had a.
No.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
This was a very minor, a minor part, a very small part of Ivan's resume, but a fond part from. Feels like another lifetime ago. You composed some songs and recorded some songs for me for one of my plays at the Court Square Theater.
Come on, baby,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
make the beast with two backs.
Yeah, the beast with two backs. That's right.
The right kind of love gonna give you a heart attack. You wrote the words for it.
I can't remember.
The way he said it was like, I blame you.
Your faith. What's inside must be erased.
And then there was a serious hang on to your. You got to hang on to your faith.
And no matter what the wicked ones may say, you've got to hang on to your faith.
Wow.
What was the story? I never got to see it in real life. What happened in that play?
Well,
They didn't hang on to the faith.
Oh, they did.
they start. They at the end he dies.
Oh,
Ah.
Spoiler alert! And so they're getting sad and
Well, the play was called Death of a Salesman.
God. Was it?
No, just kidding.
No, it was called the If There's a Rock and Roll Heaven.
If There's a
And-
Rock and Roll Heaven.
So they're sitting around and they put on the Hang On to Your Faith, and then the saucy sister-in-law who never liked him anyway comes and says, "Well, damn it, damn it, we have to listen to one of the bastard songs. Let's listen to one of the good ones." And he put on Let's Make the Beast with New Backs, and that's
Let's make the
There-
beast
everybody
with
dances.
two backs.
Heart attack.
Yeah, it's
I've never been more alive.
There was another song we didn't record. This reference was "Crushed by the Wheels of Karma,"
Oh God,
or maybe that was a line in one of the songs. I don't know.
I think it was.
It was that was a good play.
I wish I could have seen it.
Have you ever?
I got. Well, go ahead.
Well, have you ever been in any musicals here? I feel like, or any
When I was in
productions.
high school, I was off stage for Pacific Rim, and I yelled something like, "Who threw that?" And then I didn't get to perform.
integral to the plot,
Oh
actually.
yeah. Who threw that?
Who threw that?
And then
Overboard!
that was it. I've always been curious about performing, but it's a different kind of performance than being on stage. I get really weird about public speaking. I don't like
Really?
it. Yeah, I clam up.
We've
Interesting.
pulled him into the last two Fables anniversary shows. So this past October and then last October, we've had him in as Jaguardini, and then
Oh,
again,
yeah.
like Bellows and
The Bard. The
yeah.
the
So you kind
electronic
of played
Bard.
the bard and in that function, and also but you also got to play with music. So like, if you didn't feel comfortable saying anything, you didn't have to. You could just kind of improvise as you went. So I would
Yeah.
consider that being in a musical.
Amazing.
Probably
Why
the
not?
most.
So, do you say yes to everything? I mean, I'm serious. I mean, do you? Is that the? I mean, when
He's
I was
been in
like-
our band several
I
times,
know.
so I'm
I
thinking
know.
probably.
I'm just curious.
yes,
Is
some
that-
most things.
Like, is that what your?
He's
is that
living
your
life, Chris.
MO?
Yeah.
I have a few philosophies and drives right now. There's some things I'll say no to, but I feel like life is short, life is pointless. There's no meaning to it, so you got to make your own kind of purpose in life meaning.
Yeah.
And mine is I like creating. I like art. I like to do things that make me happy, and making art and music and working with others and collaborating. That's what kind of brings me fulfillment on this short, pointless existence we have. I'm a fatalist.
Yeah,
A
sure.
lot of people
Yeah.
think that's a bad thing, but if you're from New Orleans or something,
I don't know. It tends to, for me, anyways. It like
It's a
frames.
positive
It frames it like it gives you a goal.
that's right, exactly. So fatalism, I think, is a very positive
Yeah.
thing if you frame it right. And there's that whole like live life the best you can while you can, and that's how I live life. And then there's another thing. I quit drinking a while ago, and with that, I found a lot more energy than I used to have. A lot more time, and a lot more space within to create things. So I'm saying yes to a lot more things because I can too. And whereas I was losing a lot of sleep and kind of going crazy a little bit, not like actually going, maybe sometimes I get a little bit like
Manic?
I'll use the word manic. Yeah, I can use
sure.
that word maybe. Now I have energy. You know, I'm not losing so much sleep. I'm not, sleeping in on the weekends because I'm hungover. I'm actually like getting rest, and
Right.
I'm ADHD, and I do drink a lot of coffee, and I'm able to create a lot of things, and I feel like I'm able to sort of keep up with all the things I'm saying yes to right now. Then there's things I'm turning down because I can't keep up with them.
What's something you've turned down? What would be an example?
Almost this podcast.
It doesn't actually matter. I mean, it's just interesting that like I love
the
a
other
run.
day.
Yeah,
They wanted them to clean the kennels at the SPCA.
No, I don't like dogs.
So he said no.
I'm just kidding.
That's cool. But yeah,
100 people out there just went, oh!
Never mind. I'm not listening to this guy.
My
anymore.
friend who cued me into the fact that I have ADHD says that she always asks how much coffee people drink because people with ADHD tend to self-medicate with caffeine.
I was self-medicating with alcohol for a long time, and it took me a while to figure out like that.
You
That
think
was the wrong
for the ADHD? You think
for everything, I guess.
everything?
Yeah.
Right. The caffeine, helps. Is the same effect
Right.
as a stimulant as far as stimulating the control center.
I think so,
Theoretically.
yeah.
Yeah, no, my Marianne is always like, you have ADHD. You need to drink more coffee. Okay, here I go. I'm drinking.
Price
more
is going
coffee.
up.
There's too much coffee. There's just enough.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'll take another direction. And feel free if you're not comfortable talking about it, you don't have to. Chris and I we work at public schools.
Yeah.
And I believe you also work or were working in public school. Is that right? Or
Yep.
is that and I don't know if you're comfortable talking about that. Is
Sure.
Do you enjoy that? Is that something you
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Good.
What do you do?
I teach special ed in kindergarten this year.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Just the idea of having the energy to be able to do that
Yeah,
one job
no
alone.
doubt.
Let alone leaving that job and being like, I'm going to make art for the next many, many hours of
And
various kinds.
do you
Like,
do you
blows my
find
mind.
do you find like your creative self and your working in a school self, do they shake hands? Do they get to know each other? Like it's very interesting to me the way that in my own work, like some days I am like the same person, and in other days, no, there's that side of me, and then there's this side of me.
It's when you wake up the next morning, you're like, what the hell did you do? My back hurts.
Right.
I think it's two different. I think I'm me in both places.
Yeah, okay,
but
yeah, right.
It's two different workflows, I think.
Yeah, sure.
But what I love about my job is that I can inherently be myself and operate as myself, and especially in the Harrisonburg City Schools.
Right,
They're
right.
fantastic schools to work in.
Right.
I love the pace. It's fast. I get to use a lot of my brain for most of the day. It's very challenging.
On your feet?
I'm on my feet for most of
Well, and I will echo the pace. Elementary schools are fast.
Yeah.
It's amazing how their schedule is. I don't
You've got to keep them
I don't
engaged.
understand how people can do it. I really don't. It blows my mind. I have so much respect for those people.
You got to wear them out for nap time. Keep them engaged.
We don't have nap time anymore.
I'm not made for this world.
But
It is too hard.
No nap time.
No nap time? Come on.
Jay, you got a nap
right.
time these days?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Like all
like
day
right now,
long.
right?
it's close to my nap time already. my nighttime nap time.
all right. Well, beyond all this, what's next for you, sir? What are you thinking? What you're going to stay in Harrisonburg, I'm assuming, or are we thinking?
for a little bit,
Yeah.
man. All right. So next week is the check this out.
Yeah.
November 22nd.
I was just, this is something I didn't say no to. It
Ah,
was just
good.
presented to me a few days ago. I'm so excited about it. Check this out. I was invited to write music for another play.
Oh,
It's-
wow.
Enoya Theater is proud to present a stage reading of Iris Murdoch's Art
Yes.
and Eros.
Yes.
In partnership with the Arts Incarnate and the JMU Department of Philosophy and Religion. It's going to be next Thursday at the Arts Incarnate. Michael Cherokee is directing this. I've always wanted to work with him. It's got a great cast of people I just met yesterday. I know Declan already. Carrie Hewitt's going to be the stage manager. So basically it's presented as a symposium between all these famous philosophers and artists,
Right.
mostly philosophers, Socrates, Aristotle, Plato. And I'm going to write this ancient Greek style music. So I've been studying the last few days
Cool.
ancient Greek music, played on the lyre.
On a lyre, right?
But I don't have a lyre, so I'm tuning my acoustic guitar like a lyre.
Didn't Henry Rollins do that song?
Which
You're
one?
a liar.
No, I'm a liar.
I'm a liar.
Bitch.
How'd you
Oh,
figure
yeah.
out how to tune it like a lyre?
I was
What-
just listening to one, and
Right.
I was looking,
Nice.
and when he hit a string, I was like, "That's the note that this string's got to be." And then he hit another string. I was watching.
Is it standard intonation? That'd be before Western intonation, right?
Boy, that's it.
Like a twangy, like
That's right.
like when
Yeah.
you're playing a harpsichord, like there's still like
Exactly.
a lot of like resonance in the.
That's
in
exactly
the
how it went.
chords.
Because one
It's
of the
like,
strings was
boing,
really loose.
boing.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I don't know jack crap about music.
She's
but I'm
speaking
gonna,
a lot of sense, honestly. You
gonna
laugh.
lay
You
it out
laugh.
for
You
you.
men laugh. You
boing.
men are laughing. But she's speaking.
I'm not
truth.
laughing.
She's speaking in springs. So my mom, I noticed maybe like 15, 20 years ago that like she'd be humming whenever we would be out in public. And I was like, what is she humming? Like, what is that song? Does she know what she's doing? Like very kind of toneless humming. And and she kind of like, that was just what she was doing. And I've started doing it now when I go into like Walmart or something like that when I'm overstimulated, just so that like it's comforting just to like hum and like right at the same sound as the white noise of the space. I don't know if other people can hear it or not. I might just look like a crazy person, but it helps with the overcrowding situation because everybody stays away from you because you look like a crazy person. So either way, win-win.
Well, yeah, humming is good for your parasympathetic
Comfortable
nerve
with
system.
Yeah, exactly like cats purring.
Like om chanting, you know, that kind of thing.
It's
Yeah.
it's certainly my like natural state of being. Like if I am walking down a hallway, if I have more than 15 seconds by myself, I will start humming. I don't even think about it. It's just what I do. And I don't realize I'm doing it. And people will be like, "Oh, you're happy today." Whenever I walk by, I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not happy.
I am
That's just a bad habit."
self-soothing. It's either this or just like whacking my head against a wall.
Hey, before we,
I guess, I don't-
before we run out of time,
Yeah.
for everyone who's not watching this on video, we actually have another local celebrity
being
in
filmed.
the audience with a
yes.
microphone hooked up and everything. Doe,
Doe.
could you say hello to the to the future? The people listening.
Hello, future.
I was just out in the car listening to the Day of the Jackal on audio tape, and it said in
Oh,
Paris in
yeah.
1960.
Willis.
Yeah,
60.
I just came back from Paris. That's why I'm a bit jet lagged.
Yeah,
I
could-
like to
I was
catch
like-
people that just got back from.
Yeah, right.
I was like,
It's only 6 hours.
You're like, you were in Paris this morning?
It's work. It's work.
so anyway, I wanted to acknowledge that that presence.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon we'll be working on a collaboration of Doe's play. I'll be writing a dance.
Yeah, remember the play?
Yes,
Yeah.
that same play.
Yes.
And Ivan's going to what tell us what you're going to do.
Hopefully write some music for it.
Someone else was in that play. I think I remember.
Well, there was this beautiful goddess of the moon. She has white hair and, silver and sparkle. Her name is Pearl. She looks like a pearl. She's expensive and rare and precious.
She's sitting right next to me here.
She's here. She's here.
You may
No
see
microphone.
Them, you may see them all out and about together. They're quite the stylish
Yeah, and
group
I
of
think
friends. We've got Dr. Doe Palance, who you may have heard
mention
that episode we did a while ago. And if I mispronounced it, I'm very sorry.
Oh, no, that's it. That's it.
She's a lovely human that does all sorts of art, and I'm excited to hear more about that
Well, and
play.
I think we were talking about, Ivan Stylen, but he's a great cosplayer. I don't know if you've seen him as a vampire. He does the vampire ball. He's a great host and a great MC. But it's funny, I always wanted Ivan to collaborate on stage, and it's like, I have stage fright. It's like, what are you talking about? You talk to a wall, you talk to everyone.
Yeah,
like
just
the-
give
the-
him something to
music.
soothe. Yeah, give him
So what's
something to
will he
work
be
on.
will he be on stage in the performance of the play?
No, I would like, I asked him, but I think his preferences to the music, and he took note on the 3 fairies and the emotion and the type of instrument each fairy should have. So I would love to, if he stops saying yes to everything, maybe he can
lay down some trucks.
That's something I need to stop so I can.
Is there a performance scheduled, or is it just a?
Well, I gotta talk to the new director for Day of the Arts if they're gonna do that again. But I got one more trick up my sleeve for next show. But I'm actually gonna do an exhibit at JMU about Marie Antoinette in pop culture.
Oh.
And so I brought macaroon
In
and
May.
all that in May. It's gonna be in May. So I will come back and tell you more about
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
another side of the story.
Fantastic.
Awesome. So I know that we're kind of getting close to wrapping up, but I did want to mention you've been doing at Sagebird a synth night,
Yeah.
and how I mean, so you just.
Jeez, another
you do
thing.
a lot.
Another thing.
There's a lot of really cool stuff that that's the pictures that I've never been, but the pictures I've seen
Yet.
really seems like it is yet. It seems like it's growing, and it's grown into a.
There has not been a slow one. There might have been a few less really busy ones, but it's always a really good bumping event. Harrisonburg. That's happening at Sagebird thanks to Zach and Amber Lee.
And you're always inviting different guests to come in and perform.
I want to build bridges. I think the tagline I came up for it, my mission statement is Harrisonburg is I think like amplifying. There's another word that's synonymous to amplifying Harrisonburg local synth artists and building bridges to other synth scenes. So what I want to do, the mission of Harrisonburg is to I go on tour a lot, like up and down the East Coast very frequently, winter, spring, and summer breaks, always touring, and then some weekends off too. So I want to bring all these awesome synth acts that I am seeing on the road up and down the East Coast usually, from Montreal all the way down to the southern part of Florida, and mostly North Carolina and surrounding states. I want them to come see that what I saw when I moved here, this awesome music scene. And I'll be pretty blunt. I feel like we do have a little bit of a glass ceiling here in this town for musicians. We have a great music scene, but you can't really grow much outside of it because Charlottesville has that 100-mile radius clause where bands that come there, they can't go anywhere 100 miles on their tour.
This is the first I've ever heard of this.
Oh, yeah, well,
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
In other words, if you can't do a show in Charlottesville and come up here and do a show the next night.
That's right. So the bigger acts that play the bigger venues there, they're not going to come here because they're within 100 miles. So they can't break that 100-mile radius clause. And then furthermore, we do have some big venues here, but there's not a big push to get bigger bands that are on these tour routes to make that extra 60-mile drive here also. So there's two things working against these bigger acts.
Or they're
they're
unaffordable. Like
I know Jeff Snow's doing this. He's working hard to get bigger acts. So big shout out to Jeff Snow. And then also, so that's kind of my mission statement. It's to amplify our local synth acts, our synth scene, our weird scene, and then also I want these other bands that I tour with, I want them to come here and see that we do have this awesome scene. But I also want people to dance too. Like,
Sure.
They don't dance anymore, do they? It's hard to get people to dance.
Well, there's some people putting on some great dance events, but I don't like the dance events that are going on that are outside of the synth world. I just don't really like dancing to what's going on. In the top 40.
Rockabilly, when dance.
I like that stuff.
Yeah.
But I like techno. I like trance. I like synth wave. I like synth pop.
Right.
I don't really like top 40. I want to dance. I want to pump my fist in the air. I want to kick my legs out. I want to put on some sequins. I want to shake my booty. I don't want to grind. I don't like that stuff so much. And that sounds like I sound like a boomer, but you know what? I'm from the 90s, man. I like EDM. I like trance, whatever.
That's how we met at a dance.
That's how my friends met at the Richard Simmons spandex party.
Wow, that sounds so fun.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that does sound like a good time.
Well, that's amazing. So as long as I'm in this town and you're in this town, I hope that we continue
you know what I'm
to
talking
play
about.
with each other there, Ivan. I hope that. I'm sure it will. Yeah, and thank you for all you're doing and bringing.
You too.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it up.
You
Yeah.
are all shining beacons in this Harrisonburg scene. I was just labeling you two are the comedian laureates of Harrisonburg. You're the Larry David of Harrisonburg.
100%.
You're Hagrietta. You can't top that.
Nope.
You're the dancing queen.
Now he's
love
just
your
pointing
dance
at people. Hey, you.
You're my homies.
Homies. That's beautiful. I hear the sound.
You hear the sound.
I do.
Yeah.
Dulcet
Sad
tones
sort
from
of clanging from the clock in the hall.
south of the border. That means it's time to wrap it up. Thanks to our guests. We have Pearl, we have Doe, we have the one and only Ivan.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming down to our little event here at Ruby's Arcade in scenic downtown Harrisburg. Join us for Bingo is Life, live and in person, 7:30 every Tuesday night with the Bingo Boys from Bowery Branch, the Hattie Show Brothers, and also you can listen to the podcast, still called Bingo is Life for now, anytime you want to on the internet, on whatever streaming device you choose. See you next week, kids.
Good night.
Bye.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.